Welcome to Star Technology 5G. In the last video, we studied how to scroll text on LCD. In today's video I will show you how to write data on 2 lines. Let's start the video. Please subscribe to the Star Technology 5G and click on the bell icon. How to initialize the LCD in 2 lines mode. For writing a 2-line message in LCD, we need to initialize the LCD in 2 lines mode. In the last video, we set the LCD in single line modes. I use bit D3 n equals 0. Now we will use the n equals 1. If n equals 1 display in 2 lines, and if n equals 0 display in 1 line. Here is function set code equals 00111100. It will set the LCD in 8-bit mode, 2 lines mode and set character format 5 by 10 dots. Project, how to write data on 2 lines. In this project, we will use the 16 by 2 characters LCD. We will interface LCD's data pins connect with port C, and we will interface the EN, RS, and RW pins of LCD with RD0, RD1, and RD2 pins of the PIC16F877 microcontroller. The microcontroller operates with an 8 MHz crystal. Here is the circuit diagram we are using in our project. It is PIC16F877 microcontroller. Pin number 1 is master reset. If we press the switch it will reset the microcontroller. Port C interfaced with LCD data pins. Here is the LCD. We are using 16 by 2 character LCD. It's all data pins D0 to D7 interfaced with port C of the microcontroller. Pin RD0 interfaced with EN pin. Pin RD1 interfaced with RW pin. Pin RD2 interfaced with RS pin. Pin VSS connect with ground. Pin VDD connect with positive 5 volt. Contrast pin VEE connect with variable. And the value of the variable is 5 kilo ohm. Pin numbers 13 and 14 interface with an 8 MHz crystal. And 22 PF capacitors connected with the crystal. Pin number 11 and 32 connected with positive 5 volts. Pin number 12 and 31 connected with ground volt. Let's draw this circuit in Proteus. The circuit is ready. Now we will write its code in Mikro PIC. Here is the window where we can write the code. I already wrote the code, otherwise video gets very long. I will copy the code. And I will paste it here. Now I will define you the code. Hashtag define LCD port C. Defined port C as LCD. S bit EN at port DB0. Defined enable pin at port D pin RD0. S bit RW at port DB1. Defined read write pin at port D pin RD1. S bit RS at port DB2. Defined RS pin at port D pin RD2. Void MS delay. Unsigned int. Time. Defined delay function with variable name time. Unsigned int. Y, Z. Defined variable named Y and Z. 4. Y equals 0. Y less than time. And increment Y. For loop for delay. 4. Z equals 0. Z less than 254. And increment Z. For loop for delay. Void LCD CMD. Unsigned char X. Defined LCD CMD function with variable name X. This is LCD command send function. LCD equals X. Send data to LCD. RS equals 0. RS pin equal to logic 0. RW equals 0. RW pin equal to logic 0. EN equals 1. EN pin equal to logic 1. MS delay. Call delay function. EN equals 0. EN pin equal to logic 0. Void LCD data. Unsigned char X. Defined LCD data function with variable name X. This is LCD data send function. LCD equals X. Send data to LCD. RS equals 1. RS pin equal to logic 1. RW equals 0. RW pin equal to logic 0. EN equals 1. EN pin equal to logic 1. MS delay. Call delay function. EN equals 0. EN pin equal to logic 0. Void LCD string unsigned char asterisk str. String send function. While asterisk str. Stay in this loop while data not finish. LCD data asterisk str plus plus. Send data to LCD one by one. Void LCD line 1 unsigned char. Number. This function will move the cursor position at the beginning of the LCD line 1. LCD CMD 0x80 plus number. Variable number will decide which position we want to move the cursor. If we want to write the data at position number 3, we will add 3 with 0x80 and give that value to LCD command. Void LCD line 2 unsigned char. Number. This function will move the cursor position at the beginning of the LCD line 2. LCD CMD 0x0 plus number. Variable number will decide which position we want to move the cursor. If we like to write the data at position number 6, we will add 6 with 0x0 and give that value to LCD command. Void LCD ini void. MS delay. Call delay function. LCD CMD 0x38. Call LCD command function and give hex value 38. It will set LCD in 8-bit mode and set character format 5x10. LCD CMD 0x0e. Call LCD command function and give hex value 0e. It will set LCD display and cursor on. LCD CMD 0x01. Call LCD command function and give hex value 01. That is command for clear LCD. If there is any character on LCD, it will clear that data. Void main function. TRISC equals 0x00. Set port C as output port. TRISDRD0 equals 0. Set port D pin RD0 as output pin. TRISD-RD1 equals 0. Set port D pin RD1 as output pin. TRISD-RD2 equals 0. Set port D pin RD2 as output pin. LCD call LCD initialization. Here is function of LCD initialization. This function set the LCD function. MS delay. Call MS delay. LCD line 1. 5. Call LCD line 1 function and give 5 value to him. Here is the function of LCD line 1. Void LCD line 1 unsigned char. Number. Any value we give to LCD line 1 it will copy in variable number. Now the value of number is 5. It will add 5 into 0x80 and send 0x85 to LCD command. LCD CMD 0x85. It will move the cursor at position number 5. LCD string star. Write star on LCD line 1. Call LCD line 2 function and give 2 value to him. Here is the function of LCD line 2. Void LCD line 2 unsigned char. Number. Any value we give to LCD line 2 it will copy in variable number. Now the value of number is 2. It will add 2 into 0xC0 and send 0xC2 to LCD command. LCD CMD 0xC2. It will move the cursor at position number 2. LCD string technology 5G. And write technology 5G on LCD line 2. While 1. Stay here. Now we will create the hex file. Just click on the build icon. Finished successfully. File is created. Now we will load hex file into the microcontroller. Double click on the microcontroller. Select the hex file. OK. And click on the run simulation. You can see LCD road star on one line at position 5. And technology 5G on second line at position 2. If you have any problem with the code, let me know in comments. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the Star Technology 5G. And keep watching Star Technology 5G.